In this video, I will solve the following question. In an Otto cycle, air at 17 degrees centigrade and 1 bar is compressed adiabatically until the pressure is 15 bar. Heat is added at constant volume until the pressure rises to 40 bar. Calculate the air standard efficiency, the compression ratio and the mean effective pressure for the cycle. CV is given and R is given. So we have to calculate in this video value of air standard efficiency, compression ratio and the mean effective pressure for the cycle.
Now we will solve this question. The given data is as follows. So first of all, I will draw the PV diagram of this Otto cycle. This is 1, this is 2 and this is 3 and this is 4. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1. There are 4 processes. 1 to 2 is isentropic compression process, 2 to 3 is heat addition at constant volume, and 3 to 4 is isentropic expansion process. Okay, and 4 to 1 is the heat rejection at constant volume. So first of all, we will calculate compression ratio of this cycle. So as we know that for isentropic process, PV to the power gamma is equal to constant, or P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V to the power gamma, or V1 upon V2 is equal to P2 upon P1 to the power 1 upon gamma. Here V1 upon V2 is the compression ratio R. P2 we have P2 is equal to 15 bar and P1 is 1 bar to the power 1 upon gamma. Gamma is 1.4. So it will be equal to 1.4. Okay. So when we will calculate this value, will be equal to R will be equal to 6.91. So this is the compression ratio of the cycle. Now we can easily calculate the thermal efficiency of this cycle. So thermal efficiency of Otto cycle V is equal to 1 minus 1 upon R to the power gamma minus 1. Okay, so 1 minus 1 upon R is 6.91, gamma 1.4 minus 1, or we can say 1 minus 1 upon 6.91 to the power 0.4. So after calculating, we will be having neta Otto is equal to 0.539, which is equal to 53.9%. So this is 1 and this is 2. We have calculated two values, compression ratio and thermal efficiency of the process. So now we will calculate heat supplied. So heat supplied is equal to M CV T3 minus T2, or we can say specific heat supplied will be equal to CV T3 minus T2. For the process 1 to 2, T2 upon T1 is equal to V1 upon V to the power gamma minus 1, or T2 can be written as T1 into V1 upon V2 is the compression ratio, which is 6.91 to the power gamma minus 1. Gamma minus 1 is 0.4. So T2 will come out as 629.5 Kelvin. So now calculating T3. Process 2 to 3 is a constant volume process. So PV is equal to mRT. Here volume is constant, so pressure is directly proportional to temperature, or P1 upon T1 is equal to P2 upon T2. Sorry, this is P2 upon T2 and this is P3 upon T3. Okay, this is P3 and this is T3. So we have to calculate temperature T3. So T3 will be equal to P3 T2 upon P2. Okay, we are having P2, we are having P3. P3 is given in the question, which is 40 bar. So this is 40 bar and T2 is 629.5 upon P2. P2 is 15 bar. So this will be equal to 1678.7 Kelvin.